Welcome to the Ford Focus ST Line X. Depress the clutch to start the engine. The handbrake is on, and if I put it into first gear and drive off, it will release the handbrake itself. Pretty cool. This is the parking assistance. I'm in a spot and I want to drive out. The engine has started. I select that I want to drive out and I indicate to the left. It's now telling me what to do. Release the steering wheel and shift to reverse. So I do that. Drive backwards slowly, prepare to stop. You need to monitor everything. Stop, shift to first gear. It's now deduced that I've got enough room in front of me. Finish, take control, it says. So it steered the wheel ready for me. And now I can pull out. I'm going to use parking assistance again, and this time to find a space pull in. It's already there. I use the direction indicator. Please drive forward, it says. Let's see if it can find a space. I can find a space. Can it find a space? Oh, perhaps it can't. Oh, space found, stop. Release steering wheel, shift to reverse. Drive backwards slowly, prepare to stop. Now, of course, what I don't do is hold the steering wheel where I cancel everything, but I can control the speed using the foot pedals. And look at that. Wow, it's parked completely in the spot. How cool is that? Perpendicular parking. Select perpendicular, use the direction indicator. Drive forward slowly. That's scanning for a space. And my space I wanted to find is right here. Hopefully I'm driving forward slowly enough and it'll find it. Space found. Please drive forward. So I drive forward a bit. Okay, space found, stop. Release steering wheel, shift to reverse. I want it parked next to my other car there. Now I need to keep an eye on people and traffic and that sort of thing. But the car is steering itself nicely around my C-Max, and it's found the spot. Look at that, all hands free. Stop, shift to first gear, so it wants to straighten up a bit. Drive forward slowly, prepare to stop. Of course I look, make sure there's nothing coming. It's turning the wheel to correct. It's getting absolutely perfect position in this car. Drive backwards slowly, prepare to stop, and it's correcting. It's still correcting. Brilliant. And that is nice. That is how I do it. Finished. You are finished. Fantastic. Put the handbrake on and then start and stop the engine. Isn't that clever? It's doing that. Now, it doesn't always do it. I think the key is to drive slowly and to drive past the space with plenty of room front and rear. How it parked my car? I think it did great. The 13.2-inch Sync 4 screen. This is the interface. You've got a home button there which brings up these panels. There's your map, music and phone tiles. Now this particular one, if I click on the map, it then brings that up bigger. I can go back to the music. It's quite nice. I've got sources I can look at, or I can browse the album that I'm in. So if I just get rid of that message, I can go to a particular track I want and select it like that. Turn the volume up. there it is. The car will listen to you if you use a wake word, a word to wake it up. So I can command it to do certain things. Okay, Ford, play kites.
Playing track kites.
Okay, Ford, what's the traffic light?
Traffic report. Please make your selection from the screen.
So using voice commands I can get it to do various things. Okay, Ford, play Dam Busters.
Playing track the Dam Busters.
Now I don't think she can say Dam Busters because it's the word damn, and that's a profanity, isn't it? Okay, Ford, play Equinox Part 5.
Playing track Equinox Part 5.
Now I'm going to demonstrate the tone. You can alter it with the graphic equalizer, but also the B&O interface called BeaSync, which is really, really nice. That is a pretty cool interface, and this is a 10 speaker, I think, sound system from Bang & Olufsen, if that's how you say it, B&O. The volume, right, I've only had on maximum twice. It seems to go so loud, and yeah, you don't really want it all the way round if you can avoid it. Even on 20 it's loud. I think though that lower volumes, it is such a crisp rendition of the music. It's really lovely system, so it's nice having that sort of quality. On display settings I can have a calm screen, which just makes it very clear if I wish that. Oh, and of course brightness, I can alter that, and the mode, I've got it on automatic. You can change it to nighttime mode, daytime mode all the time. I have it on automatic. Under features and driver modes, I can select the various modes that the car can run in, and you can actually feel a difference if you're holding it at a certain speed and you change the beat between the modes. There's eco mode, normal mode, and sport. I've got a digital rather than an analog speedometer or an odometer on the ST Line X, and this is eco mode. Normal mode goes a little more blue, and of course sport mode goes red, and that's kind of cool, I think. You can also get to the driver modes using that control there. Air conditioning. This one switches the engine on and off when you're stopped, or keeps it running, and this one is for parking assistance. Now I've got the engine running again, because with parking assistance you need the engine running, and you can actually select the sort of space you want to park into, then use the direction indicator, release the parking brake, and then press the pedals, and the car will steer itself into the space. Very clever, it will steer itself into a perpendicular or parallel space, or pull out of a space. So it knows I'm parked and ready to pull out, so it's suggesting that one now. under settings, quite a few features to do with your media player and your phone and navigation, and of course the clock. You can have it automatically update the time. Vehicle settings, various things you can set there. And I recommend you just go through those features rather than me explain some of those. We've even got tyre pressure unit. Ooh. Forward assistance. This is where you talk to the car and you can choose a preferred wake up word. OK forward is the one I've got. Each time I say it, it might do something. Software updates, you can have that on automatic. You can pinch on the maps and actually get it to zoom right out. Right out. In fact, so far out it even shows you areas it won't cover, such as the USA. But if you want to navigate to Paris, it'll do that. On the end of the indicator stalk is a lane assist, lane keeping button, lane keeping system on or off. When that system is on, it displays a road in the lower middle of the screen. And that's nice that you can switch that on and off just at the press of a button that's right there. You pay an extra couple of grand for the X version, but you get this nice silver gear knob, the Bang & Olufsen sound system, which is really cool. This nice finish on the seats, the red stitching, the 18-inch alloys that are two-tone. On the rear seat you also get this ski hatch that allows you to put extra long things in the boot. I'm 6 foot, and there's plenty of room, not much headspace. In the rear you get these string vest holders behind the seat, and also these USB connections. Part of the 10-speaker sound system in the rear. There's also these door guards, quite clever, mechanically operated. See that? They tuck in as you shut the door and then come out to protect the paint of your car and someone else's car. In the boot now we have the Bang & Olufsen subwoofer and amplifier, and a space saver wheel under there. 375 litre boot, I think. That can swallow up a fair amount of things. If you want to get the mats out, you have to pull them up to get them out and clean them. Quite well connected. Then to relocate the mats, just push them down onto those studs. Should hold them quite firmly. The bonnet release is here in the UK on the left hand side, the passenger side. It only operates when you've got the passenger side door open. You can't operate it from the inside. One litre, 125 horsepower, mild hybrid electric vehicle engine, 6-speed gearbox, colour coded in yellow, oil, brake fluid, water. Quick run through of some of the features in the front. These are the USB connectors and the 12-volt connector. At the front, this is your engine start stop and your volume control. These are your compartments to hold things such as drinks and cameras. Lever there. You can also get into this handy little storage area. Light interface and door mirrors and windows. On the steering wheel, phone connectivity, menu controls, and over this side cruise control and volume. I hope you like that quick tour of my car. I'm new to it, I've only had it a few days and there's probably loads I haven't discovered yet. But it's a really interesting car, very exciting. I'm loving all the features and I thoroughly recommend it.